Greetings, everyone. It's Kalei Ross with In Pursuit of Purity and KaleiRoss.com. I love learning about chocolate and all facets of the chocolate making industry because chocolate cultivates connections. So join me on this journey. I'd love to have you come along with me. I hope you enjoy these videos.
Greetings everyone, it's Kalei Ross with KaleiRoss.com and In Pursuit of Purity, and I am here at the 2024 Northwest Chocolate Festival with the lovely ladies, the masterminds of Inaru, coming all the way from the Dominican Republic.
Yes.
We have Janett and Erika. You know, I wanted to ask you, because I know this is something that really struck me, the name. There's a story behind the name. Tell us the story.
Amazing. Well, I think we could tell it in two parts. So the first part is we're one of five sisters. The three youngest here, actually. Eric and I are in the middle. And when we were beginning the business, my older sister, Annabelle, was pregnant with her niece. And when we were thinking about a name, she said, well, what about Inaru, which is a Taino word, which means woman, fertility, sort of like that energy that animates Mother Earth. And it was just such a beautiful moment, since we're all women, sisters, and her with your big belly with this name idea, honoring the original people in the Dominican Republic, the Tainos or Quisqueya. And we thought that was a really beautiful nod to the culture. And that's why we're called Inaru.
Tell our lovely audience here about your chocolate. What is it that you're trying to capture through the chocolate?
So one of the things that's really important to us when we're roasting and when we're sourcing is we really want people to remember the seasonality of food, especially cocoa. The average person, I would say, is probably used to very standardized taste of chocolate, and a lot of people don't realize that you can have berry notes, you can have citrus notes, you can have nutty, floral, spicy. So you wouldn't know this if you're having your standard chocolate, which there's a time and place for it, but for us, it was really important that we're showcasing those flavors of the Dominican Republic, and that everything we do at the factory highlights the diversity in cacao, the diversity in the food that we have.
Definitely. I mean, we even try to embody that principle through our packaging as well, reminding people that every day is different, every season is different, every batch of beans is different.
Yep.
So taking a homogenized approach kind of like robs you of an opportunity to really enjoy something different. So we really try to show off that diversity, as Erika said.
Yes, and you even do it with such grace through simplicity with your packaging. Can you tell us about that?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
so
take it
the
away.
packaging is a collective, love project between everyone at Inaru, but it's something I work very closely with our creative director to do. And if you take a look at our winter harvest, it has this ingredient forward packaging where you have an image of the chamomile that we actually took from the chamomile that we use in the bar, images of the cocoa mass that's actually in the product, contrasting with the spring collection, which actually uses colors that are found in nature to show off that vibrancy and that abundance. So we really wanted also folks to just be taken in by the beauty and then discover over time the magic that is in Inaru. All we say on the front is the ingredient and the percentage. Then you turn it around and discover all this goodness. That it's organic, that it's vegan, that it's gluten-free, that we profit share. And we really wanted people to have this moment of beauty before they enjoy a bite.
Very well said. What kind of impact is the company trying to have locally, globally?
Ooh, locally and globally. Well, locally, on the farmer side, a big part of what we would love to achieve with our factory is to really reward and show farmers that agroforestry and regenerative farming is profitable. Oftentimes, a lot of people move away from that and move towards more plantation-style farming, or just altogether forget the cacao and move on to something more quote-unquote profitable. With our model, what we really want to do and prove in the Dominican Republic first is that the right thing to do, the sustainable thing to do, and the more profitable thing for everybody to do is to support and sustain businesses, whether it's the farm, whether it's the factory, that are regenerative, that actually give back and are thinking about closing the loops in production. So that's more of the local approach, and really being a support and essentially being an example for what people can do and how people can do things differently. And then I would say globally, the idea is to move on into whether it's still cocoa in another country and establish the same sort of business, or even in other other food mediums.
Yeah, and then to add to that, when I think about our local impact, it's like, one, we also want to show folks in countries of origin that who they are, what they do, that the land is valuable beyond the way we look at commodities. Like, if the greatest chocolates in the world use Dominican cacao, we can make amazing Dominican chocolate, and we can cultivate great Dominican chocolatiers and chocolate makers. So, at the local level, really being an example of inspiration that we can do it here too, we can do it really well, and through our direct trading and incentive sharing, really showing that closing that loop on that positive spiral is possible, and it's about will. So demonstrating that you can actually build these ethical business models and succeed. And then globally, I'd love to show, our counterparts and friends in chocolate that there are more direct options for sourcing that will give you that traceability story that really has that direct impact, and being a platform for some of these companies to find that direct trade answer, because we also do create semi-finished products as well. So helping the market evolve into a more regenerative place by being a great supplier is another global goal.
So this is the organization that has this incredible goal that they are already making steps and great strides in reaching, and you can be a part of it by coming down and having some of their amazing chocolate. So if you haven't come down yet, it's Friday, but there's still Saturday and Sunday. So come on down to the Inaru booth and try some beautiful chocolate from the Dominican Republic.
Thank you.
Thank you.